Are you looking to increase your writing productivity? In this video, I tell you how to do just that with the power of peers. Hi, my name is Jacqueline Bolia. I am currently a PhD candidate studying higher education at the University of Toronto, and today I am going to show you how I use write-ins to support my academic and writing productivity. And now I'd like you to meet the coordinator of our write-ins. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Anne Jordan. I'm a professor emeritus, emerita, get the Latin straight, from OISE, from the University of Toronto, and I've been working with students for, I think it's getting close to 50 years now.
And what happens at a write-in, Anne?
A write-in is something we started 2 years ago for students particularly who were sort of disenfranchised, who'd finished their coursework, who'd probably gone back to work, who often live a good distance away, and they were disconnecting. They were not able to connect with the academy, and therefore they were losing speed on finishing their theses. So the project was for doctoral students who are in the process right from the beginning, right through the end, anywhere in that process, to come and sit in a quiet, silent place with me there to consult if they needed some help with what they were doing. So that's what we set up 2 years ago, and it's become very popular, and there's quite a demand for it.
And what role do you play at the write-ins?
Well, I'm there really to set them up and to book the room and make sure we have a pleasant space. Sometimes I'm furniture moving, setting up tea and coffee and refreshments. But during the write-in itself, I'm available. So if a student has got a question of anything related to their thesis and the writing of it, they can ask for me to talk to them. And we will step out, since the write-in is a silent room, we will step out and consult briefly about what's bothering them. And then they can go back in and keep tracking with their writing project.
And you also consult with some students as well.
I do. If there is a significant need for support, which some people have, especially at the beginning when they don't know what a thesis is supposed to do and what it's supposed to look like, then they can have time with me individually, one-on-one, in the office, and I'll guide them through the steps. That's a confidential consultation. I'm not part of their committee. I don't relate at all to their thesis supervisor. That's their job, to find out what the supervisor wants of them. My job's to help them to get there, whatever it is the supervisor deems to be the next step for them.
And how would faculty, staff, students at other campuses start their own write-in?
Oh, I think it's a fairly low budget kind of thing to do. The biggest hassle is finding a room in the academy, in the university, that is light, bright, people like daylight and quiet, that we can sit in for a day, that we can allocate space to so that people can come, set up their computers and write. Finding power outlets is one of the challenges, but once that's been done, we're able to have a quiet room. Coffee and tea probably are the only add-ons that we need. So it's pretty easy to set up, and it takes a while for students to spread the word, because I can't contact students directly, although we do send a notice out on the doctoral candidate listserv at the moment about their write-ins. But it takes a while to build and for reputation to spread, and then it's very popular.
Well, thanks so much, Anne, for sharing all that.
I hope it's a useful thing for other people to try.
And just a really quick message of thanks to Anne for all she's done to support me in my thesis journey. I really appreciate her warm, friendly face when I come to write-ins, and so if you're looking to come to a write-in, come on down. She's lots of fun to be around.
And honestly, the doctoral students here are my privilege.
right, so the write-in is all done now. It was about 6 hours in total. I was able to get through editing 2 big documents and cross-comparing them. I am so happy about that. We had some great snacks, some good company, and as always, lovely Anne's support. I hope you enjoyed hearing about our write-ins and how much I enjoy them and benefit from them. I find I get so much done by just sitting in an environment where you've got that sort of peer support from those around you who are sitting there doing exactly what you're doing, and just feeling the support of Anne, the comfort of the snacks. It's really great. I highly recommend starting write-ins at your campus in your program if you haven't already. If you have more questions on how to do this, just ask them in the comments below, and either myself, I'll answer them, or I'll relay them to Anne. Anyways, have a beautiful rest of your day, and if you like this video, I encourage you to hit the red subscribe button and the notifications bell so you can keep getting updates from my channel. Now I'm off to teach. 3 hours. Maybe I'll do a video about that at a later time. In the meantime, have a beautiful day. See you. Bye.